Until Thursday morning, first alert weather days remain in effect for very cold temperatures, the coldest air of the season so far. And on top of that, wintry weather returns to South Carolina as soon as this afternoon, and we are going to have some snow showers make their way across the state. Now, as we enter the second half of the day, here's our winter storm. Already have seen reports of a blizzard warning in Lake Charles and even around New Orleans, as well as the possibility of some accumulating snowfall. Now, the noise you might have just heard in the background is something I'm going to touch on here in just a few moments, and that is an additional set of counties added into winter weather advisories as well as winter storm warnings from our friends at the National Weather Service. So here's a look at First Alert Futurecast. I'll pick it up out there for you at this moment. Our winter storm has already taken shape, and notice how as we head into the second half of the day, we're going to continue to get more of this moisture to make its way into South Carolina. Starting around 2 and 3 o'clock, I think that's where for several of us the opportunity at snow flurries to begin in portions of South Carolina. And this will continue to overtake more of the state as we head into the evening and overnight hours. A lot of us picking up on the snow showers once we make it past sunset. And this moisture will continue overnight tonight to move slowly off to the south and to the east. So as our area of low pressure moves farther away from us, so will our snow shower. So once we hit about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning overnight, this snow will make its way out of the Midlands. With it, the cloud cover will start to go. Temperatures, however, remaining below freezing tonight, which means that anything that falls remains frozen, making roadways treacherous on Wednesday morning. And here's your first alert to the additional counties that were added into the winter storm warning. I wasn't able to look in particular, but I can go ahead and tell you that Lee County, Sumter, Richland, Lexington counties before were simply under a winter weather advisory, now under a winter storm warning. And then farther to the north and to the west, winter weather advisories remaining in effect. And this means that through these counties that we have in pink under a winter storm warning, higher accumulations of snowfall are likely to occur. And that's why we've been adjusting our maps a little farther to the north and to the west. Of course, I was in the middle of this weathercast before being able to get to this particular snowfall map, but with the winter storm warnings in effect across Lexington and Richland counties, I think we're going to be closer to the 1 to 2 inch mark around Lexington, Columbia, Bishopville, Sumter. These will be some areas that'll hover between the inch mark and a little closer to the 2 inch mark, and then farther to the south across Orangeburg, St. Matthews, Manning, near the 26 and 95 interchange. This might be some places where we're closer to 2 or even 3 inches of snowfall by the end of this event. And then much farther to the north, winter weather advisories remain in effect. Places like Winsboro, Newberry, Saluda, at the minimum, some trace amounts in the forecast. A little more of a struggle for places such as Newberry, Saluda, or Winsboro to get closer to the 1 inch mark. So as a reminder, we'll talk more about these brand new winter storm warnings as we work through midday, but just know that we start to get a few additional snow showers beginning this afternoon. For most of us, the snow that you get from this event will be this evening and overnight tonight, and then first alert weather days remain in effect because of bitter cold temperatures. We drop down to 20 degrees by the morning. Highs barely above freezing for Wednesday afternoon, dropping into the teens Thursday morning. And then once we get past freezing on Thursday, our first alert weather day will come to a close. And then we're especially getting much warmer as we head into the weekend. By Saturday and Sunday, highs in the 50s.